These are our Trainers Challenge judges who have just had the very difficult job of tallying up the scores after the final session. Miles Kingdon, tell us about how close it was, which we hear it was.
Well, it's of course this last session with the obstacles is always the icing on the cake. We're talking amongst ourselves about that, and it's really tough to tell the way it starts. You see it start, and you think you know the way it's going to end up, but it takes, as spectators, we all need to be objective enough to just be observers and be patient, because these guys all got a tough job when you add a clock. It's tough enough for the horse to put him in a small pen in a different environment, and then you add a clock, and business really picks up for the horse and the handler, whoever's male or female. It's a tough deal, and it's really, you think you might know how it's going to start out, but we rely on the points. We put everything into the points. We try to decipher how the horse, the body language from the horse, what it tells us, and that's where we get our ideas for the points. That's how it breaks down. But everything can change with this obstacle, of course, and it really did. And it really pulled together, and this has been the toughest judging last session that we've ever done.
Mark Grafton, what did you see over the 3 days? Pretty nice horses out there?
Oh, the horses we're seeing from Douglas Lake are just excellent horses, and we've seen changes in those horses through the years that we've judged here too. It was a real fun challenge because all three of those trainers really shone at different parts.
Second call for Carolyn Dobbs. Carolyn Dobbs has been descent.
Seeing how they went along
through the
whole
booth.
thing.
Your names are drawn for prizes.
Every single one
Carolyn
shone
Dobbs.
really bright in different parts of it. Some had a little tough times in parts of it, but it was real fun.
And Russell, your first experience as a Trainers Challenge judge, any comments?
Well, I'd just like to say thanks first. I quite enjoyed myself. It was really neat to see the three different takes on, or three different ways that trainers go about it, and the end result. And yeah, it was pretty neat to see what the end result was, and quite happy.
And there were some pretty nice horses going back to Douglas Lake Ranch.
For sure, yeah, and definitely compliments to Stan Jacobs for his breeding program. For sure, he's done a spectacular job.
He picked a great bunch of colt, as close as we've ever seen.
Yeah, for sure.
Very
good-minded
nice
horses. Yeah.
Thank you, judges. Thank you, Russell, for being here. Miles and Mark, always great to have you back here, and see you next time.
Thanks a
lot, Jack.
Thank you.